Hello, my name is Alice Jefferson. I'm one of the owners here at Ahhhsome, and this is my friend Julia. And we are going to tell you about halotherapy. Halotherapy is absolutely amazing.
Fantastic.
Yes. So I have our list of frequently asked questions so that we make sure and cover everything. So Julia, what is halotherapy?
So halotherapy is an exposure to dry salt. So what that means is it helps with a lot of things such as respiratory illnesses. If you have like eczema or acne going on, it helps with skin issues, helps with lungs, so just really helping opening those up, as well as just really helping your emotions kind of just calm down.
Calm down and relax those negative ions.
Yes.
So, so asthma, allergies, COPD, skin issues, and relaxation.
Yep.
So it hits a lot of spots, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I love it for that. I love it for that. Okay, so when you are in the halo cabin, you get a light dusting of salt. You look a little glittery when you come out. A lot of people worry about that. We've already talked about how it does help with acne, or it doesn't hurt the skin, it helps the skin, but how? Because salt, we think of salt pulling moisture out or, you know, dehydrating things.
Right. So actually the salt that is in the halotherapy helps kind of keep the moisture on your face. So it really helps, like we said, the eczema and acne really just helps soak in those pores and just helps it.
It kills the bacteria. Kills the bacteria. And it actually helps hold moisture onto the skin. So like being at the beach, this gives you the equivalent of 3 days at the beach within a 30-minute treatment.
Yes.
So the salt that we use here is a pharmaceutical grade salt. I don't know that you know this. Let me teach you something.
Perfect.
So the reason we use a pharmaceutical grade salt is because it is only salt. We have a lot of people who are like, well, what about pink Himalayan salt? What about, you know, all these other minerals that are so good for your body? Well, they are good for your body when they're taken into your digestive system and your body can process them that way. But when they're taken into your lungs, they're actually not as good for you. And so we use a pharmaceutical grade salt, it is only salt, to use in our cabins. What's really cool about that is salt kills all kinds of bacteria. It kills all kinds of viruses. Now, they're doing the research on COVID, but we know that there are a lot of other viruses that it does kill. But why don't we talk about what we're doing to help make sure that all of our halo cabins are clean between each guest?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So we actually have this little nifty little light right here. It's our UVC light, and so what it does is we just put it in the halo cabin after the guest is done.
We call it Wanda.
Yeah.
It looks like a magic wand.
A lightsaber maybe.
I wanted to name it something Star Wars, but the girls like the name Wanda.
So we just stick that in there for 30 minutes, and what it does is it actually sanitizes the whole halo cabin. So when people actually go in there, they can kind of smell that it has been sanitized. And
it doesn't smell like anybody else has been in there. It smells very, very clean. We have really done our research. We want to take care of everybody here at Ahhsome, but we also know COVID's a big issue because when people go in, they will sometimes cough and have a runny nose. And I want you to talk about that in just a second. But if you hear somebody coughing in a halo cabin, even though you know salt kills viruses, there's still sometimes some concerns. And we really wanted to address that. So we looked at what hospitals are doing to kill COVID. In addition to the cleaner that we're using, which is what hospitals use to kill COVID, but will not hurt human beings and is actually good for the environment, this light is also just an incredibly powerful tool, and that's why we use it. So let's talk about sneezing and coughing and all those kinds of things and runny noses when you're in the halo cabin. Why does it happen?
The reason why is because it's taking the excess mucus, say that 5 times fast, and it's just helping it drain and so from your mucous membrane. And so that's why people start coughing more, they start sneezing more, some people get a little more congested, but that's all completely normal. It's part of the halo process, especially if you haven't been doing it a whole lot. you might experience those things.
It does
and
help
it's
to
completely
clean
normal.
that out.
Mhm.
We have had nurses come in and tell us that they thought halotherapy was kind of a joke. And they're like, I'm going to try this and just prove that it's a joke. And we've had, all of them have had asthma for whatever reason. All of them have had asthma. And we have heard repeatedly, it feels like I have done an albuterol inhaler without the shakes after they do
Wow, that's
a
awesome.
treatment. So yeah, really, really, really
That's
cool.
awesome.
Okay, so how long is the treatment?
A treatment is 30 minutes long. And so with that, you're in there on a chair. We call it a zero gravity chair. And there's a light that changes colors throughout the 30 minutes. And after the 30 minutes is done, the crystal looking thing goes back to being white. And you still actually have 2 minutes after the 30 minutes. And what the last 2 minutes is doing is it's venting back in the air, getting you acclimated to the air. I remember that word.
You did good. You did good.
And so you're just getting adjusted back to the normal air in there.
Right on. So can I bring a friend?
Of course. We
Okay.
highly encourage it. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So should we show everybody how
Yes.
this works?
Yes.
All right.
Love to.
So, dun, 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 dun.
Alrighty. We always tell people to watch their step
your
as they go in because they do trip. So what our guest does is just what Alice is doing. They sit in the chair, and the chairs do recline back all the way. So Alice, go ahead if
Okay.
you would like to.
These are zero gravity chairs.
Yes.
So let's, before I lean back and
Yeah.
show everybody the bottoms of my feet. So zero gravity helps to open up the chest and helps you to breathe deeper.
Yes.
It also is incredibly relaxing. And that's the goal here, is to help not only with respiratory and skin issues, but to help you get really, really relaxed. So here we go. All right, fantastic. So let's tell them how this all works.
Kind of works. So there's this, I call it a little light vent because it looks like a light bulb should go in there. That's where the salt actually comes out, so you'll breathe that in for about 30 minutes. And then right behind us, as we can see, there's the little light that changes colors. And so for the 30 minutes you're breathing in that salt, you'll want to take nice deep breaths. And then the last 2 minutes it'll go back to being white, and that's when you just continue to just enjoy the salt that's in the air and just continue to relax.
And I love it. It's so
Yeah.
magical. We have, you want to have a seat?
Yes.
So we have a number of guests who've told us this is one of the best places to come with a child if they're trying to help the child calm down or have a decent conversation with a teenager. And I just, I know I love this. What is it for you that the halo
Helps with.
Yeah.
So I have a variety of things. One of the biggest things is I have depression, and so this also helps people with anxiety and depression because anxiety, people sometimes they have a million things going on in their minds and they can't really calm down.
That's me.
Yeah. So we stick them in here usually at the beginning of the visit just because it, like we said, just really helps calm them down because of the negative ions. The negative ions are kind of like happy particles in the air. And so you're just breathing that in. And so for me, when I'm having kind of a depression episode, I come in here for 30 minutes and sit down and just breathe, and I walk out of here and I'm in a better mood for sure.
Yeah, we can all handle the world a little better. It's a
Yeah.
great place to cry.
Yes.
I find.
Yes.
Good healthy cry.
Definitely.
When you know, people see it, you're just like, oh no, this is the hell
salt's coming off my face.
Salt. I'm fine. I'm fine. So, all right. So, the nice thing about this therapy is we take care of everything. So all you have to do is schedule an appointment. This is one of the few things. This is, I think, the only thing at Awesome that you have to have an appointment for. It is in addition to the regular Awesome membership, but it really, it's not very much. It's $25 more onto your membership. You come in, we bring you back. You sit down, you relax, we start everything, we clean up everything, you don't have to worry about any of that. And you're able to just really take 30 minutes out of your day to zen.
And focus on you.
Yeah, focus on you, but also just get your head in a good space so that when you're done, you can focus on the rest of the world and really be productive. So we hope that this has answered all of your questions. If not, please talk to a lovely guest guide like my friend Julia here, or see our manuals that are in the lounge. We have a whole book on just halo therapy. We also have a little more information on this website, so you can scroll down under this video and watch that. And well, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Have an awesome day.